Hey, one of the most important things in this business is scheduling. And you really want to take a close look at important dates and ways to gather information in your geographic area. So as you can see on the screen here, this model or this photo of our what we call GMTSS, Global Meeting Training Seminar System, it consists of at the top everything happening in the homes, coffee shops, one-on-ones, two-on-ones, because this is a relationship business. We're not bringing on people to bring people on. We're bringing on people we want to hang out with. You're bringing on people that you want to build a relationship with where we're going to all win together. And that leads into us doing what's called an unfranchised business presentation. That feeds into a local seminar. Usually an area may do as many as maybe 4 local seminars a year in a geographic area. That leads into a district conference that happens one time a year, which is a little bit bigger event. So like in Florida, we have the Florida District, and it's everyone in the state of Florida, all of the different locals coming together in one geographic area to do one district. And then we have a regional convention, and a region can consist of anywhere from 5 or 6 states up to 10 or 11 states, all coming together in one geographic area one time a year to do a regional convention, which is a 2-day event. And then that all feeds into our International Convention and World Conference, which is our 2 big schools. International Convention every year in August in Greensboro, North Carolina, and then World Conference every year has been in Miami, Florida. Over in the blue, most important here are general business trainings. These are the 3 required trainings that you need to get to as a new unfranchised owner. You're going to get to a new unfranchised owner training. We call it, the initials are NUOT. And that's going to get a 3-hour training on step by step what you need to be doing as a new unfranchised owner to hit the ground running. And then you're going to get to what's called a basic 5. And a basic 5 are the 5 fundamentals to building this business. It's having the correct attitude and knowledge within our business system. Number 2 is setting goals, having a goal statement and hitting goals. Really, really important. Number 3 is how to retail. Retailing with our business is important because that replaces our startup and it gives us an immediate profit going into our pocket as we grow our unfranchise. Number 3, how to talk fluent, market America, and how to expand distribution with our business system is number 4. And number 5 is follow up in the ABC patterns. We're following up as people lead to people. Person A leads to person B, who leads to person C. So all of this filters into how you're going to grow your unfranchised business. One of the most important steps you need to be taking at this point is finding out what's going on in your geographic area. So I'm using this as an example because we're down here in Florida, Team Tampa Bay. So we have an area website. On the area website, teamtampabay.info, on that website, somebody can put in their name and their email and receive email notifications into your email box of upcoming events and training. So important announcements to stay connected. And then these are many of the Facebook groups that you can see in the Florida state because we're all cross-pollinating. We're all working together. And so these are the different Facebook groups that you would want to join if you're building in the state of Florida, as an example. So first and foremost, it's super important for each one of us to stay connected because why? It's our business. It's our business. It's our job every day to jump on Facebook for 5 minutes every morning and see what's going on, maybe 5 minutes at night. And see what, I don't care if you check even your wall. Just jump on Facebook and go to your business page, see what's going on with your team within in Market America, let's say on a Facebook group, but also what's going on in your geographic area. So you can keep your finger on the pulse, but also like on our Team Tampa Bay website, we have a calendar on there of upcoming events and trainings so you can stay connected and learn, but also leverage those events to grow your business even faster. Trinity and I are a result or a product of the global meeting and training seminar system, starting in this business at 24 years old, not knowing a lot, but knowing there's a system in place that we could leverage, that we could help build, because there wasn't a system where we lived, right? So we had to build a system, so therefore the system could grow without us. One of the most important tools we all have in our toolbox is the GMTSS, and I want to show you how to access this in your back office. Once you're in your unfranchised business account, you're going to go under Help and Training. One thing you'll notice about everything in our back office the team has done an amazing job with is everything is categorized to keep things simple based on what the topic is. And so we're going to go under Help and Training, click on GMTSS. I'm just going to mouse over it. Then I'm going to go down to Meeting Search. When I click on Meeting Search, my new menu is going to pop up. And when the new menu pops up, I'm going to need to drill down on that menu into a specific geographic area. So in here, it'll just pop up like that. I'm going to click on Show Advanced Filters. And then when I do that, I'm going to pick where do I live. This is usually where I start over here. I just kind of come down and I go, okay, well, I'm in Florida. So I pick Florida. And so this is where you can search any meeting or training happening anywhere. I select all for any kind of meetings and trainings happening. And then I can come down. You could even do it by zip code and drill down on some other things, but I just prefer to pick the state usually. And I click Apply Filters. Let the screen refresh, and when you scroll down, it's going to have everything coming up in Florida. So as you can see, Fort Myers, local seminar, unfranchised business presentation. We got a Basic 5 in Naples. Motives coming up here in Clearwater. So all of it's there. And if you see something that's in a geographic area that you're growing in, you're going to click on what's coming up in that area. So when I click on the UBP coming up in Sarasota, that's going to give me more information on that specific meeting. We're going to scroll down and we can see the date and where, the address, and you can see that Eric Giroux is going to be the featured speaker. And from there, I can view the flyer, I can print it, or I can even export it. I would tell you to export it. Export it to your calendar. It automatically puts it right into your calendar. Easy breezy, guys. If you don't have an Outlook or Google Calendar, Google's free. You download Google from an internet, and then create an account, and then it makes downloading and importing calendars into your calendar super simple. So that's how you access the GMTSS and find meetings and trainings coming up in your geographic area. To stay plugged in, know what's going on. If you're building in another area, it allows you to search all of the areas that we're building in order to make that happen. And then the other link I want to show you on here is MA Events. Click on MA Events tab, and that shows you, and you can go straight onto marketamericaevents.com as well. But this gives you all kinds of them, that are coming up as far as regionals, what's going on in the different regions, major events that are coming up. So again, you can stay plugged in. We got the Northeast Regional Convention coming up November 16th through the 18th. You can click on that, and that'll link you right in, and it'll show you all the information coming up. So if you know somebody in the Northeast, you want to plug them right in, guys. So the system is here. We just have to know how to navigate it and jump in there and find out what's going on and get with your team, and they will help you with this. But it's that simple, you guys.